Now, police are questioning two men in connection with the sending of suspect packages to the Celtic manager, Neil Lennon, and two others. Both men were detained early this morning in the towns of Kilwinning and Saltcoats in Ayrshire. In a separate incident, a man has been arrested in connection with an attack on Mr Lennon during last night's match at Tynecastle. Well, our Scotland correspondent James Cook has more.
It was an early morning raid carried out quickly and with force. After several days planning, police moved in on their targets this morning, smashing their way into this house in Kilwinning. Less than a mile away, this postbox in the town is where one of 5 parcel bombs was discovered last month. In nearby Saltcoats, this house was a target too. It was raided in the early hours. 2 men aged 41 and 43 are now being questioned by police under the Explosive Substances Act.
There are 2 people detained, and we're at these addresses, and we've got a whole-scale operation at these 2 addresses. We've also got people helping us with inquiries. Some of them are from other addresses in the general vicinity.
Are they mainly witnesses?
They are witnesses.
It's Celtic Football Club which links the targets, the manager Neil Lennon, his lawyer Paul McBride, and a politician who supports the club, Trish Godman. Police say last night's attack on Lennon at Tynecastle is not linked to the parcel bombs inquiry. A 26-year-old man is appearing in court in connection with the incident, which has been roundly condemned.
We're going to drive these things from our beautiful game of football. The rest of us, and I'm talking about the vast majority of decent football fans, never mind the vast majority of decent people in society, we're fed up with it. It's going to be eliminated, it's going to be eradicated, and that's the way it's going to be.
Throughout the morning, forensic scientists have been removing evidence from this address. This is a major police inquiry. Over the past month, around 100 officers have been involved in the operation. Despite the activity here, police insist they are in control and there is no risk to the public. James Cook, BBC News, Saltcoats.
OK, well, let's go live to James now in Saltcoats and tell us what's going on there now.
Yes, well, those forensic scientists who we saw there in that report are now, some of them still inside the property here. They, as I say, have spent much of the day in and out since the raid at 6 o'clock this morning, during which a man was detained. And just a few miles from here, about 4 miles from here in Kilwinning, there's been police activity through the morning as well. Forensic scientists also taking things away, packages away from that house, boxes away for examination as they try to continue their inquiry to gather evidence as to who might have been behind these parcel bomb attacks.
Yeah, and also, I mean, this very odd position where Neil Lennon seems to be the centre of so much adverse attention, and he is a football manager.
He is a football manager. It is worth saying it again, isn't it, and remembering it, because it doesn't feel like he's a football manager sometimes. He's a man who's been at the centre of extraordinary abuse, violence and threats for the best part of a decade now. He is, of course, a Northern Irishman. He's a Roman Catholic. He had attracted the unwanted attentions of a small section of the Northern Irish support, and he had stopped playing for his international team when a death threat was telephoned to the BBC in 2002. And really, those threats and attacks on him have continued through the years, and there's been another one this morning. I understand from sources at Strathclyde Police that a bullet addressed to Neil Lennon was sent to Celtic Park, to the club's ground in Glasgow. It was intercepted there this morning, which is to say it was not opened by staff, but police were called and they identified that. It's not being linked to these parcel bomb arrests here in Ayrshire, but it is another indication of the threat to Neil Lennon.
Extraordinary. OK, James Cook there. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.